Hello everybody, this is me Dr. Dolly. Today I am here to talk on the topic of myopia or short-sightedness or nearsightedness, where one can see the near objects clearly but the distant objects appear blurred. It usually begins in early childhood and it progresses throughout the school years. Myopia is usually considered as a benign condition. This is so because it can be corrected by wearing glasses or contact lenses or refractive surgeries such as LASIK. But the main concern now is the myopia progression. This is so because kids usually start with being slightly myopic, that is -1 or -2, and at that time it does not create any problem for them and only the board is fuzzy for them and they need their glasses or the contacts to see the board clearly. But later on, the child becomes more and more nearsighted, like -3, -5 or even -8, and at that time it becomes very difficult for them to function normally. That is why it is very important to limit the progression or stop the myopia in the early childhood, because nearsightedness can cause complications like cataract, glaucoma or even retinal detachment, which are vision threatening and they are irreversible. In a normal eye, light comes to focus directly on the central retina in the back of the eye. But in a nearsighted eye, the eyeball grows too long and light focus in front of the retina. So, what are the causes of myopia? It is considered as a combination of both genetic and environmental factors. Kids whose parents are nearsighted have chance of being nearsighted themselves. The reason behind being short-sighted is that the eyeball is lengthening and it progresses in a lot of people. If the prescription goes higher than -6 diopter, then the excessive elongation will cause mechanical damage to the eye. But not all short-sighted people will end up in the pathological state. But it is far better to be -1 or -2 diopter than to be -6, because at -6, -8 or -10, the person will not be able to put the glasses, as the glasses will become thick and they have to be committed to wearing the contact lenses, and not everybody can wear contact lenses. Moreover, short-sightedness excludes some people from different jobs such as military and a variety of jobs where a little amount of short-sightedness is also unacceptable. So now, what's the new thing? The new thing is that myopia is increasing and its progression is going on. This is because of the increase in the near work. It's not just the iPhones, iPads or the digital devices, but it's a lot of life of the young people is up close now. And this close work drives the development and progression of myopia. It's now possible to reduce the progression of myopia. A bunch of things can be done to prevent the child from progressing to pathological state. So first we can go for orthokeratology. These are corneal reshaping contact lenses, also called as the ortho-K lenses, and these are rigid gas permeable contact lenses which are used in children and they are worn at night during sleep and they reshape the front surface of the cornea. What happens is that the cornea has a contact lens over it, and this contact flattens the cornea, and when the child in the morning opens out, the cornea can see clearly. It is same as what LASIK does, but temporarily, and it can be used safely in children. New types of contact lenses have come up which slow the progression of myopia. Like the regular corneal contact lenses, these myopia control contact lenses also focuses the light onto the central retina. What's different is that how they focus or refract the light in the outer retina. These peripheral light rays don't affect the clarity of the vision, but they appear to influence the myopia progression. Regular contacts or glasses that correct myopia tends to focus the light rays behind the peripheral retina. Researchers think that this may increase the risk of myopia getting worse. On the other hand, myopia control contact lenses cause the light rays to focus in front of the peripheral retina, and this appears to slow the progression of nearsightedness. Next, we can go for soft multifocals, which also have the same hyperopic defocusing property, and they prevent the eye from getting longer. Third, we can go for low dose of atropine eye drops. Atropine actually dilates the pupil, causes cyclopegia. The eye becomes light sensitive, but still it has been shown in the ATOM-2 study that low dose of atropine can retard the progression of myopia up to 50 to 80%. So atropine eye drops can be used as an adjunct therapy with the glasses or the contact lenses. Next, the children who do not want to wear the glasses or the contact lens, for them we can reduce or decrease the screen time that is up close. So these digital devices are inevitable. How much I say that we should not use the mobile phones or the smartphones, or we should reduce our near work, but at present when everything is online, where online classes are going on, then the work from home is the new normal. There we cannot get rid of these devices, but at least if the child is more to handheld devices like smartphones, or he plays with the video games, then we can ask the child to watch television. So at least small improvements will add benefits to their life. So when myopia is first diagnosed, glasses are prescribed. There are interventions which can slow or prevent the progression of myopia. Lifestyle modifications like decreasing the screen time, exposure to the natural light, and exposure to outdoor activities, they can help in slowing down the progression of myopia. And when this child's eyes stop developing typically as in late teens or the early 20s, then they can go for some vision corrective procedures. We all have heard about LASIK, but there are also 6 other procedures which can be done. So these 7 procedures can be combined to have the clear vision. And because we have slowed down the progression of myopia, these 7 procedures can give clear vision until aging, when the lens needs to be exchanged, typically in the 50s or older when cataract develops. So now we can prevent or slow the progression of myopia and restore the vision.